Elon Musk is a trillionaire now. Huge W, crazy. And the thing is, like, he's busy, bro. Like this new league that came out is crazy good, and he's not even playing it, right? So he's probably really busy managing all that fucking money. Which, I mean, I think it makes sense, right? And yeah, sure. And we need Asmongold AI. It'll change the world. What if we already had one? Yeah, I don't know, guys. And yeah, didn't he buy his account? No, not specifically, right? And name one book I read growing up. I what is one book I read growing up? Fuck. Like I don't really like reading books, bro. Like I like playing video games. I did. I love playing video games. That's what I did. So the Bible, because your mom made you. I never even read the whole Bible. I didn't. I read like maybe the first, like, yeah, the most of like the first Lord of the Rings book, like part of the first Harry Potter book. But I just got bored. I said, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? You think I'm gonna do this shit and not play some fucking video games? Like, what we doing here? And I just immediately went and changed my mind. I went right back to those games, man. And that was it. Hatchet in school. I didn't want to read a school book. I don't want to read a book. Like, I just have no interest in reading a book. Like, the reason why is that I just think it's stupid. I think it's stupid. I want to do it. Like, somebody else wants to read a book, that's good for them. But, like, to me, I just think games mog books. They do. They totally mog books. And, like, I'm all about video games, man. I am. And that's what I like to do. The Animorphs were dope when I was 12. I never read that shit. I thought it was stupid. I saw the photos. I said, he can't turn into a frog. What's this retarded ass shit? Who can turn into a frog? What are you talking about? So yeah, anyway, cool thing was the covers. Yeah, I thought the covers were kind of funny, right? And let me see. Somebody did one of those of me. Asmongold Roach. Where's the image here? Can I find it? The one where I'm trying. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I mean, I even had my own Animorphs. Yeah, I mean, like you can see here. I mean, like, what even is this? Is this a? Oh, this is a post about me, right? Okay, this is, I guess, from last year, right? 64,000 likes. Asmongold says showering more was the worst decision he's ever made because it stopped his evolution. Man. I really, like, what can I say, right? I mean, I just have one way. I got a way with words. I don't know what else I can do. And anyway, you ever read Goosebumps as a kid? Nah, bro, I didn't read any. I just didn't read books, man. I thought books was gay. Like, why did I want to go and read a book? But I'm about playing video games. That's what as I said, man, like, that's what I like doing. Like, I know it might sound weird, but I just really like playing video games. And there's not a lot else that I like doing, but I really like doing that one thing. And yeah, we was any school books? Fuck no, I don't read a school book. Yeah, tell me what to do. I do whatever the fuck I want. What are you talking about? Like, as I said, the way that the way that I did things was maybe not the best way you should do things, but it's the way I did things, right? And her son read all books. Maybe he's gay now. Maybe you're right. SpaceX IPO. Yeah, I gotta see what's going on with that. I spent all yesterday just playing PoE. Like, I played until, like, really, really, really late at night. I played until, like, 4 a.m. almost. And fucked around, did a little bit of that. And, I had fun. I really did. It was great. And I'm almost level 95 now. I bought my new +2 minion offhand. I'm very happy about that. Cost me a lot of divine orbs, but I'm making a lot of divine orbs, so it's okay. So, do you have an update of your game show? Not yet, no. I mean, like, we're going through the applications, and then we're going to start, getting the trailers together. I've been seeing some different games. And I should have more news on that maybe, like, next week, right? I just don't really have a lot to plan for it right now, at least, right? And first trillionaire is an the first trillionaire. That's true. They can't take this back. The first trillionaire of the world is an African American. And this is him, like, again. So, where is this here? And AOC was. Can you believe it? That's crazy. Where'd you get done? Elon Musk is not a scientist. He's not an engineer. He's a billionaire con man with a lot of money. And then he corrects her. And this is like 3 months ago. He said trillionaire. How about that, bro? Like, there it is. And so anyway, yeah, is he a warlord? Unfortunately not. And so, yeah, there it is. And as the modern day Mensa Musa, I guess so, right? Yeah, I mean, who knows? And how's the SpaceX IPO doing? Let me take a look and find out. Let me see here. SpaceX stock. Okay. How much do it be? Damn. Is it $168 fucking dollars? That's a lot of fucking money. Well, I mean, like, look, I mean, I'm happy. It's good. You know, I'm glad to see something like that doing well. And, you know, I'm a big fan of SpaceX. I'm not really, you know, I don't handle any of my own investments, but, you know, if I did, I'd definitely invest in this. I absolutely would. And it's kind of low. Is it low? I don't know if it's low or not. I guess we're gonna have to find out. So it was 171 when I bought. Hope it goes up. I think this is what's going to happen. I think that there's going to be a massive, at the beginning, overvaluation. There's going to be a recalibration. I think it could go down to like 120, something like that. And then it will steadily rise after that. And then like after the next very notable achievement that they have, right? Like, let's say they go to the moon. Let's say something else happens. Then you'll see, that's whenever you're going to get your money back, right? But like right now, you're basically, you're just like kind of like putting you're just, let me think a good way to say it, right? You're buying an idea, right? And that's the truth. Give me a second. You're buying an idea, you're buying a concept, right? And so over time, I think that will change and it'll improve, but I think it will take time, right? It will take quite a bit of time, I would say. And this is the initial rush. Yeah, the initial rush. And so I would say that's where things are going to go. And one could say you're putting your faith in it. Yeah, you're establishing a position, putting your faith in it. So I imagine like within a week, I think it'll go down. And then after that, and this is just, I've seen a lot of stocks do this, right? Like, and I'm not an expert. I'm not like a financial advisor. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is what I've seen a lot of these graphs do before, especially with something similar to this, right? And so, yeah, it's holding the bag. Yeah, you've got to hold the bag for a little while, right? You do. But, like, eventually, I think this stock is going to hit 300, right? It's probably not going to happen maybe for 6 months or a year, but it will eventually happen. That's the way I would see it. It won't drop below 135. Original IPO price is for, oh, really? Okay, 135. Okay, well, I was thinking 120, but yeah, maybe something like that. And I could be wrong. Maybe it'll just keep going up. I have no idea. But I'm a big believer in SpaceX, huge supporter of Elon. I think Elon's great. And I think the people that don't like him are just idiots, right? They're just idiots. They're mad, fat, mad, socialists. That don't have a job, right? I mean, that's literally it. You know, living at mom's house, hate themselves. How do I know this? You know, takes one to know one. And so, yeah, I get it. I understand, guys. I get it. But, like, you can't hate the guy, right? I mean, he's doing a lot of work. He's doing a lot of stuff, right? And that's it. Sucking off the government's teats. Yeah, well, usually they don't even get paid for that, right? And so, yeah, we have Asmongold Hawk 2 shirt. Hawk 2, oh my God, fucking disgusting. Like, I'm so glad that was over. Did you guys know that whenever the Hawk 2 meme started happening, I just instantly permabanned anybody who typed it in my chat? I did. I just banned them. Like, because I thought it was stupid. And I was like, this is the kind of stupid stuff that, like, people would get into in middle school, and I didn't like the people in middle school that would do that. And so I just immediately would ban them. I wouldn't even read what they were saying. I wouldn't look at anything else. Like, why do you hate fun? Because fun that's being had by a being of a lesser... like, these are subhumans, right? They're subhumans that are doing this. So do subhumans deserve to have fun? No, they don't. They're goyim. They deserve to work, labor, and toil, and then die. They are the children of the earth, and this is their destiny. Unlike us, God's chosen people, and we obviously are the inheritors of all of the wealth, the resources, the joy, the opulence, and the happiness of the world. These other people, they're just subhuman, right? They're goyim. That's it. Clip, yeah, exactly, right? And Hawk was stupid. I know. Well, I mean, hey, look. You asked me my opinion. Did you really want to know that? You probably didn't. And it's going to be a sickly ban appeal week. I got to do that again. Do you believe in God then? I'm joking around. Why don't you relax, bro? And anyway, 6-7. I think 6-7 is so stupid it's funny. The Hawk 2 thing wasn't stupid enough for it to be funny. It was just stupid. So that was it. And SpaceX is worth more than Canada now? What? As of this, wait, what? As of this moment, is SpaceX worth more than Canada? This is not true. There's no way this is... Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all got a third world country over there. Y'all were y'all in a third world country over there. What is going on? That's insane. What the hell is wrong with you guys? So, damn, no way. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Can we take Canada now? I guess we can, yeah. Trump says to get Canada. Yeah, apparently Elon's just going to buy it. Oh my fucking god. SpaceX is worth more than Canada's entire economy on a valuation to GDP basis. That is fucking insane. Wow. Elon should buy Canada? I don't want him to. I don't. I think that if he should buy, like, if you're gonna buy any one country, what's a country that I think you should buy? I think you should buy Madagascar. I think that's it's a cool place. It's unique. It's unique area. You don't have to worry about invasions from like the other countries in Africa because there's like water, right? So they have to go like boats and like sail over there. You can just blow up the boats on the way over, right? I feel like Madagascar is like a fucking goated area. People are saying Greenland. I mean, it's just fucking fucking thing's frozen. Whole fucking place is frozen, man. What are you talking about? So I don't know about that. Mexico, get rid of the corruption? Nah, you can't deal with that, bro. Like, absolutely not. Make it a prison island? And I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. And why not build a wall? That's a good idea. And I want discourse about Canada? Yeah, maybe, right? It's almost definitionally a depression. Really? Have you seen Greenland, babes? I have not. I have not at all. And I'm sure, actually, you know what? Probably on Instagram I've seen them. I just don't know that. Juan Hernandez, a welder who says he took just another contract job at SpaceX for $28 in 2015, is now a millionaire as his SpaceX shares soar. So this is what I found is really funny, is that there's a lot of people that are really mad about Elon Musk because they're like, this guy, he's got too much money. Elon has too much money now. Now, in my opinion, this is the problem, is that most of the people, so financial education inside of America, like, people can't even figure out basic algebra, right? I mean, most Americans, like, if you did, you know, like, let me think if I can, let me just pull up, I'm gonna do... Okay, let me think of just like a random thing that I bet 95% of the population could not do, okay? 3 plus 2x equals, you know, like, I'm trying to think. Let me think. Let's say equals 5. I genuinely believe that the majority of the population could not answer this question. And whenever I say the majority of the population, I'm talking about like 80% of the population could not answer this question. More than 50%. This isn't a question. Yes, it is. And so anyway, that's Common Core math. No, that's the way it is. And no, you guys, see, y'all don't understand. I'm not talking about the people that are in here. Obviously, you guys are smart. That's why you're watching me. But like, I'm talking about normal people, right? Normal, average, everyday Walmart Americans. If you look and you gave this question to a Walmart American, you know what they would say? Nothing. They wouldn't know what the hell it is, right? Or they'd probably give you, the answer would be 5. It would be, you know, like fucking like 9. It'd be something else, right? The Jews did this. Why are the Jews inventing math to hold me back? Like, it's got to be something. And so anyway, I could be wrong. No, well, I'm just telling you. And so this is, why they put numbers in it, though. So you have to understand that the average person thinks that Elon Musk being a trillionaire means that he literally has a mansion full of $1 trillion and he just won't let anybody in that room. They can't imagine the idea of stock equity. They can't imagine the idea of liquid wealth versus equity. Like, they don't even get it. They don't understand the way that people have money. So really, out of context, this is going to be great. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting to read these. Elon was born in Africa. Yeah, he forgot where he came from. Can you believe that? So, yeah, money isn't liquid. Exactly. Didn't you prove you could do the math problem? Well, no, the thing is that you're missing my point. My point is that financial literacy with Americans is so low that not only do they not understand basic accounting, but they don't even understand any form of algebra either. I bet the average person, if you did 12 times 12, they probably couldn't give you the answer to that. If you did 8 times 8, they couldn't give you the answer to that. If you did 5 times 5, they could probably figure that out within like, you know, a couple of minutes, right? 144. Guys, y'all, guys, please stop typing the answer. It's not impressive. It's not. Like, we know it's 64. We know that, okay? Everybody knows that because of the bit system. It's 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. Everybody fucking knows this. If you know anything about computers, you know this. It's obvious. So we don't need to go out and say, oh my God, I'm the smart one. I can do third grade math. Okay? I know this. But yeah, I'm saying that this is the way that most people do, right? And that I'm learning. Yeah, can we do differential equations next? No, because that I probably don't even remember how to do those, honestly. Like, it's been a long time. Like, I used to be in math class. I would memorize all the test questions for the math test, and I would give away the people. I had tests in the morning. I'd give away the answers to everybody, right? And I never really gave a fuck about math. I always thought math was stupid. Like, the moment they added numbers and letters into math, I just immediately stopped paying attention to it. But, like, it's not that it was really hard. It's just I thought it was stupid. Like, well, I'm never going to use this. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to learn, like, what divide a fraction. Like, when the fuck I got to do that, right? It's just, like, there's a formula for this. A calculator literally has a function that does this. Like, I don't want to do this by hand. This is stupid. Like, when would I have to do this by hand? And so, like, yeah, really, that was it. Just use a calculator. So algebra, yeah. And anyway, so algebra useless. Well, here's the point, right? Or letters in algebra. Is that they don't understand this. But, like, SpaceX has made a lot of people rich. It has. And so has Dell. Dell made a lot of people rich. You know, like, obviously Valve, NVIDIA, you know, all of these companies have made tons of people rich. And the thing is that a rising tide floats all boats. There are no good countries where nobody is a billionaire. I want y'all to think about that. Name one good country where there are no billionaires in it. Canada, North Korea. I mean, right? The Vatican. Yeah, Somalia. Exactly, right? Country with 0 people. So think about that. Think about that. Trickle down economics does not work. No, it doesn't work. Trickle down economics doesn't work. But it's true that in societies where people can build enormous amounts of wealth, other people can build moderate amounts of wealth. And the majority of people who I think are, and this is really the truth, right, is that this is only going to be true for like maybe 10 or 20 more years. After that, everybody is going to be turned into a battery and made a slave and then given money. This is, I saw this the other day from Elon. Let me see. This is even him talking about it. Listen to this.
Maybe more likely to be great. And I do think we'll have universally maybe more likely to be great, and I do think we'll have universal high income. We're basically just issue money to people, you know, and the really just because the output of goods and services will so far exceed the money supply that you know that effectively you have deflation, because just deflation is just the ratio of the outputs of goods and services to the money supply. So if the rate of growth of goods and services far exceeds the rate of growth of the money supply, which I predict will happen, then you will have deflation.
Yes, and a lot of people spinning up new companies, competing against each other.
Even Elon is on board with universal basic income. That's right. That's right, boys. I told y'all this shit was happening. I did. Like, it's so obvious. And that's it. And he could invent it. Yeah, he was Yang Gang. Exactly. Like I remember Andrew Yang. I thought he was great. It's an eventuality. Yes. And yes, the NEETs. The thing is that somebody noticed this about like all of my political opinions and every opinion that I have about everything. All of my opinions and all of my values and everything that I believe is in service of one singular goal ultimately. To be left alone and to play video games with as few distractions as possible. And if you really think about it, every single viewpoint and every value that I have is in service of that ultimate goal. That, whether it's free money, whether it's getting rid of migration, whether it's getting rid of other stuff, you realize it's communism 2.0. I'm not interested in you reframing something with a different vocabulary that now means that it's impossible to have a conversation with you. You're not interested in having a conversation about this topic. You're interested in assigning a label to it and then disregarding the conversation because of the label. So I don't think you don't care, and I don't care about it either, right? It's not worth talking about. So anyway, you can quit streaming, play all you want. Well, I like streaming. I do. I stream almost every day, right? I mean, there are some days things come up. Like I had to deal with tax bullshit the other day. But other than that, I just like doing that, right? I do. And so nothing's free, guys. Just remember, it's worse than communism. It's feudalism. Well, yes, exactly. And people will become serfs again. They will. They'll become serfs again. And that's what they're meant to be. See, like the average person is not meant to have freedom. Okay, the average first worlder, right? The average Westerner might be allowed to have freedom, but the average person overall, it's just not the way they do things, right? It's not. And so, yeah, thank goodness you do. I like listening to your takes. Absolutely. A China mindset? I know, guys. Not wrong, but I still don't like it. I know people don't like it, but it's true. Anyway, so yes, today I'll go ahead and show you guys this, which I thought was really kind of funny. Let me go and find this here. Where the fuck did it go? And denies the world's most annoying streamer, Rakai. Okay, I'm going to watch this real quick before I do anything else.
Kai Cenat crashes out at Rakai for disrespecting him. Roll it.
Student Anna, you got a good experience. 5 years of content.
I can't spell a little bit. It look like cursive, but it's good.
You know what? Get your black ass out my face. Don't ever come in my shit and fucking disrespect me like that. Submit the application online.
Does that say that? Does that say denied?
Yeah, that says denied. That's not the end of the world though. Make sure that application is good. Don't come in this motherfucker disrespecting me. Hey, do not. Hey, Cuddy, come get this nigga.
No.
You look like he's Cuddy.
No.
Leave it down.
Yo, Cuddy. Oh shit. You know what? wait, my mom. No. Oh shit. Yep.
My mom said.
Yep. Good. Yep. Damn. Yep.
I'm sorry. I think this shit's funny.
Kai Cenat.
There it is. Oh man, gotta be staged. Of course it's staged. Obviously it's staged. Duh. Of course. So Elon trillionaire. Where is it? Elon. Okay. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. Yeah, here we go. Elon. Oh, let me make sure I copy paste it the right way. And oh no, I did it wrong. Okay, give me a second. Okay, and there you go. Okay, now it should be better. So Elon Musk now is the world's first trillionaire. Man, how about that? Like, that should happen really fast, too. And on paper, but that's a lot of papers. That's a lot of papers. And so good for him. Yeah, fucking based. And after SpaceX raised $75 billion in its IPO, Musk's net worth shot up to 1.1. Bro, he's already prestiging. He's already got an extra $100 billion. When the stock began trading on Friday, putting him in an economic class of his own, combined with holdings in electric vehicle maker Tesla, as well as other investments and assets, Musk's net worth is now estimated at $1.1 trillion. His stake in the rocket and satellite company alone now is estimated at 690. 690 billion, okay. And it's also a life-changing moment for thousands of workers at the company who hold equity. And this is another component. You're never going to hear any of these like fake, champagne socialists ever mention this. But all of the workers that have equity and ownership inside of SpaceX, in which there are thousands of them, all of them are now also becoming rich. Now, they're not becoming trillionaires, but some of them are becoming millionaires. And I think that's pretty good. Like, to me, I'd say that's having $1 million is a lot of money. So that's it. And it's stocks, but people don't understand it's not a vault of money like Mr. Krabs. Yeah, they think, and this is what they think, man. Let me see if I can pull it up. They think it's like this. They think this is, they're like, oh, wow, we've got to go into Elon Musk's money pile, and then we can get all the money out, and then we can solve all the world's problems. Duh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? So, yes, Elon's the richest African in history. He is the first trillionaire in the world is an African American. I didn't think that was going to happen. I wasn't expecting this. But that's it. Yeah, can you believe that? And, wow. Amazing, I know, guys. And, yeah, wow. And progressive, yeah. And people think that the USA isn't progressive. Can you believe that? Investors watch Musk turn Tesla into an automobile giant. I'm betting you do the same thing with space and artificial intelligence. SpaceX launches highest IPO in history. And what is this here? Yet he's still a slave to Jews in Israel. Oh, my God, bro. Like, really, like, what is this here? Oh, my fucking God. It's always about Israel. And SpaceX IPO to create 4,000 millionaires. Holy shit. And what is this here? If a monkey hoarded more bananas than it could eat, while most other monkeys starved, scientists would study the monkey to figure out what the heck was wrong with it. When humans do it, we put them on the cover of Forbes. Well, yeah, and if a monkey... monkeys rape each other. Does that mean that it's a good idea to do it? Maybe we shouldn't be basing our morality off of monkeys. Like, I think that monkey morality is not what I want to live the society. Yeah, they do. They don't have consent over there. They don't have personal property. This is crazy. Is that a racist joke? I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it, right? And it's nuts. Yeah, they eat their own shit, too. The world's first $1 trillion is an African. Oh, my God. People built multiple billion-dollar companies, employs tens of thousands of people, and revolutionized entire industries rent-free into people's minds who built absolutely nothing comparable. Absolutely. And what benefits do the workers get? I wonder, right? And so anyway, yeah, I think this is great. I'm happy for him. I think this is awesome. And again, oh, here we go.
Now I'm
Elon
like,
Musk
shit,
is
I hopped
not
out
a
so
scientist.
quick. Then I
He
raised
is
my
not
blick
an
and I don't
engineer.
miss. I
He
let
is a
off 2 shots, I
billionaire
hit him
con
in the
man
shit. Now
with a lot.
I'm going to be honest. It took me this long to realize I thought there was just another person in Congress talking over her. I didn't realize it was a song. I thought it was just another person talking over her.
Quick, what you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make your move. Told that bitch get in cause she looking confused. I broke the rule cause this bitch a witness. Plus I just
She's insufferable. Yeah. He's not a scientist. He's not an engineer. Man. And yeah, okay. It's just like, you know what I find is funny is that, like, let's not listen to the leaders of these other billion-dollar companies on like what Elon's like capabilities are or like what his competencies are. Let's listen to a former bartender politician about it, because she, some 33-year-old or something year old politician, they really know, they know what Elon's really able to do, right? And he has 2 degrees, by the way. Oh, he could have 50 and she wouldn't give a fuck, right? I mean, let's be honest. And so, yeah, Elon is the world's first trillionaire. And then again, Elizabeth Warren. Elon Musk just became the world's first trillionaire. The typical American household would have to work more than 11 million years to make Elon Musk's level of wealth. We need a wealth tax. You know what's really funny whenever Elizabeth Warren says anything is you have to remember that, number one, she's retarded. And number two, when Bernie Sanders and whenever she was going to drop out of the race in the presidential election, Bernie Sanders looked very close, and I think it was 2020. It might have been 2016. I don't remember exactly. But Elizabeth Warren withheld her nomination for Bernie Sanders until it was already too late, and Bernie Sanders had already lost enough momentum, and it didn't matter what her supporters did anymore. So keep that in mind, that she always did that. That was the thing, despite, yes, there was one person who was running that could have done a wealth tax. He could have done exactly what you wanted, and you didn't endorse that person because you are a rat. You are a rat, and you are a cosplayer. That's it. And I'm not talking about you cosplaying being a Native American. It's you cosplaying your values. If you had values, you would have endorsed Bernie Sanders the day that you left, and you didn't do it. That's it. Cope on the wealth tax. Bernie Sanders would have done that, though. Let's be honest. He would have, and she didn't endorse him. She's a retard. She is a retard. She doesn't even believe what she's saying. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's talking? Oh, God. All right. Let's hear it. Here we go.
Elon Musk is officially the world's first trillionaire. Think about that. We're living at a time when more and more people are just hanging on by their fingernails to survive in this economy. And Elon Musk has more money and more wealth than anyone in human history. I want to be clear. This is not just some fluke. It is a feature of a rigged economy.
How's it rigged? What's rigged? How's this rigged? Like, where's the rigging? I mean, what do you think? The spaceship was fake? Like the SpaceX, like is AI generated? Like, what are you talking about?
Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill cut healthcare for millions of Americans.
What does that have to do with Elon Musk and
to give guys like Elon bigger tax breaks?
Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, I want to give tax breaks to people that are inventing electric cars and making rocket ships to go to Mars. I don't want to be paying for, somebody's boob job because they think that they're the other gender. I would rather my money get pissed away in Blue Origin spaceship explosions every day of the week than pay for one singular boob job for a trans person. That's the way I feel about it.
The tax code.
And by the way, most people think this. I am the majority here.
Rewards CEOs for firing workers and replacing them with AI. Loopholes have allowed
The tax code rewards them for how?
Jeff Bezos to pay an effective tax rate lower than a Boston public school teacher.
This is, again, I love, this is, whenever they try to explain the way that rich people pay taxes, it is the most like low IQ fucking brain dead bait. Yeah, who made the tax code? Yeah, who's making this tax code? How does this work, right? And yeah, it's just, is this the hag end boss? Maybe.
And we are left with a country where a handful of billionaires at the top pop champagne in their $300 million yachts.
They're more than that. They're not 300 million. That's way more than that.
While working people take on even more shifts to try to pay off their student loan debt. The top 1% of U.S. earners now have more wealth than the entire middle class.
I'm going to give a hot take. The top 1% are less of a problem than the bottom 1%. In your everyday life, you probably have a lower standard and a lower quality of living, more so because of the bottom 1% of the population than the top 1%. The top 1% can be bad too, but it's the bottom 1% that's going to rob you. It's the bottom 1% that's going to break into your car. It's the bottom 1% that's going to throw a rock through the window of your favorite store because they wouldn't let them sleep there. It's the bottom 1% that's living outside of 7-Eleven and tries to shake people down for money with a knife. That's the truth.
We need to overhaul our tax code.
That's the bottom 1%.
We need a wealth tax. And it's about time that corporations paid their fair share.
No.
Today's marker should be a wake-up call that enough is enough. Time to make change.
Here's how you know this bitch is retarded. It's because a lot of these companies make tons of money by replacing American labor with foreign labor. But she never talks about that because that's not coded inside of the ideology that she is a part of. So and the issue, and here's the big problem that I have with people like Elizabeth Warren. It's because I agree with them on like 30 or 40% of what they're saying. I think that she does have some valid points, but these valid points are not the actual end goal. They are simply a means for them to continue bringing in more immigrants, more foreigners, and adding in more race communism. I don't want to have that. So anyway, do the job. Yeah, do that, and the job creator will leave. Economics 101. Yeah, definitely. And anyway, she's advocating for the bottom 1%. I never hear him advocating for working class because that's who they steal from. Yeah, definitely. And the real money is in loss impairment, not their one-dimensional logic. Well, what my point is that, like, very clearly, companies and corporations probably should have more oversight, and there should be more accountability for offshoring your labor and having it done by robotics, especially when those robotics are being paid for and created by data sets that are informed by the public at large, right? I think that definitely if you want to have access to an economy and you want to have all this money and everything, you've got to chip in a little bit. I think that's pretty fair. It's pretty reasonable. But the problem is that you have people like her that are unwilling to actually have a principled stance on this topic. They only care about talking about this topic in the way that it basically is like pandering or catering to the dumbest, lowest percentage of, like, you know, pretend socialists, right? And that's it. And I have a CCW, and I'm sure it's not to protect my family from the top 1%. Yeah, definitely. And isn't she rich as well? She sounds like a hypocrite retard. Yeah, mom lost her job because it got sent overseas and there were no tax breaks. She easily got a new job, but those tax breaks on how new jobs stay here. Yeah, definitely. And I find it to be very annoying that people like her are doing this, because the reality is that we do need people like her talking about the problems of student loan debt. Like the fact that student loan debt creates an entire culture and an entire population of indentured servants, right? It's basically indentured an entire generation of people to loans that they'll never be able to pay off. I think that's awful. It's terrible that's happening. But at the same time, is that really the thing that you should be focusing on only without these other issues, right? There are multiple other issues and they all create this problem. So that's the way I see it. And we covered the declassification of the DNI by Gabbard. It's on Biolabs. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, anyway, Elon Musk, the first trillionaire, the world's first trillionaire, is backing far-right mobs and their politician backers. Guys, I've never supported trillionaires more in my life. That's great. Really? Finally. Amazing. Elon Musk has become the world's first trillionaire. There you go.